So guys, we've got a very special guest here with us today. I'm here with the founder of FoxESS. Justin, thank you very much for joining us today.
No, you're welcome.
Thanks for having us. So Justin, over the last few years in the sector, we've seen Fox come so far. Can you tell us about that journey?
Yeah, so it's interesting. There's 10 of us, 10 co-founders, similar DNA in terms of experience in the industry. So we've all got 15 years plus experience in the industry, come from previous manufacturers, come together with a different mindset and in control of our own destiny. What's been really good for us is we had a really strong early investor. So people think we're part of this stainless steel group, Tsingshan Group. They're a shareholder.
Right.
We've got a management team that own the company. So as much as they are a significant investor, Fox is independently owned at the moment. And the backing that has enabled us to grow quickly, build our own factory quickly. We spent the first year to 15 months developing our own product, listen to the market. What does the market want? What do we need? And a little bit of foresight as well, what we think the market's going to move to. We've been fortunate with some very good customers as well, some loyalty. People trust people at the end of the day.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we deliver. It's not always been perfect, but we fix it really quickly.
Yeah.
And you know, when I look back on this is my 7th startup.
Right.
Okay, and this one has got all the right ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the right backers, the right desire, everyone going in the same direction, and yeah, it's a remarkable story. It's one I like to tell, actually.
It's a true rise of a great British business in the technology sector and the renewable energy sector, and obviously in a market that's so heavily dominated globally. It's amazing to see what you guys have done at Great Britain, and congratulations, it truly has been epic. You now produce some of the best looking kit the industry has seen. I think the EVO 10 that we've got behind us there, behind you guys, is arguably the best looking battery on the market today.
Yeah, thank you. I'll take the feedback and pass it back to the R&D team. They like that. But I think there's a couple of things there. Look, you've got a UK guy here setting this up. We do manufacture in China. Everyone manufactures in China, but this is this is where it began, if you like. So CEO is Chinese. We've worked together for 15 years. We've gone on this journey together. We know what we want, and you know, we're just trying to improve and be better all the time.
Absolutely.
And all these brands here, you don't always get it right, but the thing is, right, we can fix it, and the desire is there, and we've got a fantastic team as well.
And I think that's another thing as well, like you say, that we're talking about something that is a technical installation, and one of the things that end users need to know is that the support, if something goes wrong, is there. And that's one of the things you guys offer in abundance, don't you? Your operations, your call centers, your customer service support, you're all over here, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've got, based in Coventry, we have a first line team, which is growing. We have some second line engineers out in the field. They'll pick up calls as well if they work from home. Otherwise, they're out on site fixing the problem. I think there's some areas there that we're still trying to improve, but generally speaking, customers are very happy with it. I've noticed more recently, we've added more people. Nobody is missing that first call, because you know, an installer, all he wants to do is make a phone call. Someone from the UK speaks to him. So important.
Absolutely. There's nothing worse, and we hear it all, there's nothing worse with an installer on site and he needs to speak to somebody because he needs to get that job finished. To have that support from you guys is phenomenal. And again, it's a testament to what you've done, because you've got all your bases covered. And now looking at some of the development from the app side of things as well, we talk about the battery looking good, but the app is something else now, isn't it?
Yeah, so the app always came with some basic functionality, that off-peak tariff, charge up at night, get the cheap energy, discharge it during the day. We're now bringing out the AI as well, so that'll be here, I think it's about November time. You know, it's just extra functionality, so if you just want to leave it alone, it'll go and get the weather predictions. It'll do that charge, discharge based on your habits. So that's really cool. We've got the EV charger. Next year we'll have the heat pump added to it as well. So we're building up this really good ecosystem. We're all going in that direction. We're going to need heat pumps. The government wants us to have heat pumps. We want to be grid independent.
Sure.
We've got the whole house back up now. So all these things are coming into place, and I think we've got to keep our ear to the ground, because what's next?
I always like them within the renewable energy sector. One of the stories that I tell clients is if you think of Fox like BMW, they're maybe not the first people to bring something out, but they typically do it better when they do bring it out. And that's one of the things with Fox. When you guys launch something, it's really cool.
Yeah, look, we appreciate that feedback as well. It's good to hear. And we do try to be the best version of ourselves. We don't wake up in the morning to think, you know what, we're going to put something rubbish in the market.
Sure.
We try to bring you something that works first time. If it doesn't, we fix it as quickly as we can. But generally speaking, when our products launch, they're good.
They're solid. They're amazing products. Justin, thank you so much for speaking with us today. Love your business, love your story, love your products. Thanks ever so much for seeing us. Nice one. Cheers. Thank you, Justin. So I'm here with Steve from FoxESS. Obviously, we've spoken to Justin a few minutes ago there, and obviously thanks for seeing us here. Obviously, a lot of our customers will ask themselves, so what are we going to end up with in our home? And I think behind us here, we've got one of your flagship models, which is the ESS EVO 10. Over the last few years, can you tell us about the journey in battery technology and what you've seen in your own words, really, and how we arrive at what we've got, which is pretty bloody spectacular today?
Of course. So from when I first started installing and working for Fox, you had one of the older batteries with interlinking cables. Aesthetically pleasing in the house, maybe not so much. Limited to where you can install them. The industry and especially Fox have made it a lot more simpler for installers, a lot more aesthetically. So ease of installation, priority. Quicker installs, a lot less hassle, a lot less integration from an installer side. They don't necessarily need to get involved in the wiring of the batteries or integrating cables. So moving that industry forward, key for us. It's definitely moved on a lot
Amazing.
more.
And we're talking about, again, the size of the batteries now. I can literally span that with my hand now. We've gone from things that were, fridge size to something that's, 5-6 inches wide?
Yeah, exactly. The cells themselves internally has helped with that, making the internal cells smaller.
Sure.
But still being able to keep the integrity and the lifespan of the cells. Which has obviously helped make batteries a lot smaller, a lot more easier to handle as well.
Amazing. And you talk about the lifespan of the battery. So how long will one of these last and how long is it warranted for?
Yeah, warranties vary depending on models. EVOs are 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
Lifespans, again, that depends on the users. So it depends on their usage. The more they use, obviously, the more cycles you put through the batteries. Obviously, over time, state of health will deplete, which will reduce the max SOC. But we've got systems out there that are 10, 15 years old.
Exactly.
They're still working.
Yeah. Amazing. And we're now at the stage where we've got these beautiful, sleek finishes going on the products here. You can't. They're stunning now.
Yeah, they are. They're very nice looking, very appeasing, especially from it's like a new build. Having this on the side of the house, on the front of the house, it integrates it into the building. It makes it look like it should be there.
And it becomes a real talking point, a real focal point. We're seeing now a trend in people moving to heat pump technologies on the side of their houses. We're seeing the EV chargers. We're seeing a whole ecosystem of products being developed by manufacturers. Obviously, this is only one of your products. Can you tell us about the ecosystem that you have at Fox as well?
Yes, we've got our own EV chargers, small range of heat pumps, but just the only battery we do. We do others, scalable ones that can scale cubes. But we've got quite a few products, single phase and 3-phase.
Yeah, and you've literally, because you've got the stackable models, you've got the wall mounted models.
Exactly,
yeah, it's a beautiful product.
Wide variations of capacity, battery size and inverter size.
Yeah, so
you can scale them down to 2900 per batteries, but also you can massive wide range of for end users, building it around the end users and their needs rather than having one system fits all.
It's exactly the same as why there's so many different cars on the road. There's different needs. Steve, thank you so much for speaking with us. We really appreciate your time. Enjoy the show. Thank you.